reporting live from somewhere in Minnesota, bringing you the latest and most important news from around the world. We are continuing our Christmas traditions in the newsroom. Lance, do you know that you are humming?
Oh, I just love Christmas so much, I just can't keep it in. Oh, and I have some jokes.
Oh, man. Okay, Lance, one joke.
Oh, sweet. Who hides in the bakery at Christmas time? A mince spy. Get it? Mince pie, spy. Oh, it's so good.
I'm loving all these jokes from you, Lance. Now, let's head on over to our big idea and then continue our Christmas traditions
Mince pie,
with the birth
spy.
of Jesus.
Mince pie, spy. Let's say our big idea. God keeps his promises. Let's say it again. God keeps his promises.
Let's say our memory verse. Today in the town of David, a Savior has been born to you. He is the Messiah, the Lord. Luke chapter 2, verse 11. Awesome. Let's say it again. Today in the town of David, a Savior has been born to you. He is the Messiah, the Lord. Luke chapter 2, verse 11. Great.
And it came to pass in those days that there went out a decree from Caesar Augustus that a census was to be taken. Joseph needed to travel to Bethlehem with Mary, who was very pregnant. They began their long journey. When they arrived in Bethlehem, they needed a place to stay. Mary was going to have her baby very soon. They went to an inn and asked if they could stay there. The innkeeper said, "No room." They went to another inn and asked if they could stay there. The innkeeper again said, "No room." They went to yet another inn and asked if they could stay there. The innkeeper again said, "No room. But I have a stable out back where you could stay. Follow me." They followed the innkeeper to the stable where all the animals were kept. The baby was going to come soon, so Joseph made a warm place for Mary. While they were there, the greatest thing happened. Mary had the baby, and they called him Jesus. Mary wrapped Jesus in strips of cloth and laid him in a manger. The king had been born.
That's right, folks. The king had been born.
Oh, how stinky do you think that barn was? I mean, have you ever smelled a pig?
That is true, but the good news is that Jesus was born. Well, let's see why his birth is still so important to us today.
Let's say our big idea. God keeps his promises. Let's say it again. God keeps his promises.
Let's say our memory verse. Today in the town of David, a Savior has been born to you. He is the Messiah, the Lord. Luke chapter 2, verse 11. Awesome. Let's say it again. Today in the town of David, a Savior has been born to you. He is the Messiah, the Lord. Luke chapter 2, verse 11. Great.
Have you ever had something that you wanted to get for Christmas so badly? When I was a kid, I felt that way about the Game Boy Advance SP. This handheld Nintendo game system was so cool. And best of all, I could play Mario on it.
It's me, Mario.
My grandma told me that's what she was going to get me for Christmas, but I had to wait for it. When I opened up that gift, do you think all the waiting was worth it? Of course it was. That Game Boy was awesome, and I played so much Mario on it.
It's me, Mario.
Today in our Bible story, Jesus was born. This is what Christmas is all about, the birth of Jesus. Now, think about this. Do you think God's people knew that Jesus was coming? Yeah, actually. God made a promise to send Jesus hundreds of years before Jesus was even born.
Wow.
In the Old Testament, there are over 300 prophecies about the birth of Jesus.
Wow.
What's a prophecy? A prophecy is a prediction that hasn't taken place, something that will happen in the future. A prophecy is God's promise to us. God's people didn't know when Jesus would be coming, and they had to wait a long time for his birth, just like I had to wait a long time for my Game Boy. Now, how do you think God's people felt when they were waiting for Jesus to be born? They had to wait a really long time. I bet they even started to doubt that God would keep his promise. But God kept his promise to send Jesus to rescue us. God will always keep his promises, and it will always be worth the wait.
We're talking about Christmas in Italy. In Italian, Merry Christmas is Buon Natale. The Christmas season in Italy is traditionally celebrated December 24th all the way to January 6th, which is Christmas Eve through Infamy. Their Santa, they consider to call him Father Christmas or Babbo Natale. The main day of gift giving is called Epiphany, which is on January 6th, the 12th day of Christmas, when they celebrate the three wise men who gave baby Jesus their gifts. Many eat a meatless dinner on Christmas Eve with their family, and then they go to see a live nativity scene and attend a midnight mass. Some people who live in the mountain area have bonfires on Christmas Eve in the main square of town. Dinner on Christmas Day usually has meat. The next country we're going to talk about is Australia. Good day, mate. Now, Australia's Christmas is so much different than ours in America. Many people head off to the beaches during this time. In Australia, December, one of the hottest months, unlike us, where it's one of the coldest months. So swimming, surfing, and fishing are common on Christmas Day. Because it's so hot, they usually have to go outside and have barbecues. They eat cold meats and salads, as well as Christmas pudding. And they normally wear casual clothes for Christmas because it's so hot, like shorts and a t-shirt.
That's right, friends. God will always keep his promises, and it will be worth the wait.
Waiting? Oh man, I am not good at waiting. Oh, I know. You've been waiting for my joke.
Okay, let's hear it, Lance.
What did one snowman say to the other snowman? Can you smell carrot?
These
Oh,
jokes
man.
keep getting better and better. Well, we will see you next time in the E. Emanuel Kids Newsroom, where we bring you the latest happening around our world.